feel like I've had much Manchester weather recently. It's trying to scup on my Monday, it's not working. I'm still pretty happy. Shot some fashion stuff this weekend for Tacit Vintage, and I thought I'd go to the studio and just run you through how it goes from coming out of the camera to being delivered to the client. So yeah, let's get out of this rain and get on to that as quick as possible. So guys, at my desk now in the studio, shot some photos 2 days ago for a fashion brand called Tacit Vintage. So I shot them on my A7R with 51.8. Great affordable lens for the Sony systems. Really, really nice. Pretty small, pretty sharp, can't complain. I've imported them into Lightroom. The first step is to go through them all and pick the ones that you're going to edit. So I'm going to do that now. So on Lightroom, what I do to select them, really, really simple. Just hit P, it flags them as pick, and you can unselect them by hitting U. And that'll just unselect, remove that flag. So I've selected all the ones I want. You're going to go to Attribute and hit the first flag, and that's just going to bring up all those picks. So you have them in there now. So I'm going to select this first one, go over to the Develop module, and all this one really needs is a bit of a crop. Just bring that down, holding Shift to keep the aspect ratio the same. That's going to help me in a little bit. All I'm going to do with these, bring up the blacks just a touch, clarity again just a touch. Because these are vintage and a certain feel we're going for, I'm going to crush the blacks. So you do that by going to the tone curve and just bringing the bottom point up. And then you're going to need to introduce some contrast into that. So bring a point about a quarter of the way along, bring that down a bit, and then you want to go a quarter from the top and just bring that up. And it gives you that fade. You know the fade, the one that Visco Cam is like emulating all the time. That's what you need to do to get that, basically. So the other thing that's really crucial, especially with the sort of fashion type stuff, is you're gonna get stuff like this. Bits of the set, bits of thread, things like that, bits of dust, just get onto the model. And basically the way that I do this, so once I've got every picture edited, cropped, looking how I want it to look, select them all and export them. I've got a preset that's really simple, just full quality JPEGs, resized down to a long edge of 3600 pixels, keeps them a decent size for editing, and hit export. That's going to export you out some JPEGs that you can then take into Photoshop and edit. You can take them directly from Lightroom using Command E on a Mac. The problem I find with that is it tends to clutter up my workflow in Lightroom. I like to get them out of there, and I'll show you what I do next. I always have a folder structure set up like this. And exported ones go into this folder. And what I'm wanting to do is, as I'm editing them, so I'll select each photo of a garment. So in this case, that's 3 shots. And what I'm going to do, just to keep track while I'm editing them, give them an orange tag. That just helps me if I get a phone call or get called away from my desk, I know where I'm at when I come back. So I'm going to open them up in Photoshop, all 3 at once. And this is where the Wacom tablet comes in. For this one, just going to pan around and find any kind of blemishes, and what you're going to do is you're going to use this tool, the spot healing tool. I like to just hit J on the keyboard and just around these little bits, just make it look untidy. There's a little thread coming off here, and just for the sake of clarity, so the trousers aren't actually part of the item being sold for this one. I just want to take out the creases, not the natural folds of the material, but the distracting creases. And the J tool is going to do that really nicely for you. The other thing, go around and clean up the background. And because I do this a lot, I've just got a button set up which is Save for Web. Hit that. What that does is it resizes it to the web friendly format that I'm going to deliver to the client. It will also save it in the right format, so this really simple JPEG, kind of medium high quality, and shut that down. And then once you've done all three, hit it to green so you know it's done. And the place that the Save for Web goes to is here. And so they're all in there. Nice small files to deliver easily to the client. These are just for maybe Etsy, something like that. Don't need to be huge files. So here's your before and after. So when I came to edit the footage that I took today, I realised that the camera must have timed out just at the end. So there was some other stuff that I said. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. So I'm just going to end it there. Subscribe if you liked it. I'll try and get more stuff up. Thumbs up would be great. Thumbs down if you feel like it. And leave comments, good or bad. Just throw them out there. I like talking to anyone. On that note, take care guys.